Hey everybody, how you doing today? We're going to go through the build quality of the Asus Zenbook, code name UM443IQ. I have to say this every time, but just so you know, because this is the Ryzen version, that's why it's called the UM in the beginning, as you can see with the NVIDIA MX350. Now let's talk about the build quality in the beginning. Now, it comes to the size, it looks like a 4 or A4 paper. It's very nice and compact and very lightweight, so I like that. Number one, the top here you see it's aluminum, and screen flex is not that much. It's just a little bit, not much, but just don't try to put something on the top anyways, considering this is a small laptop. Now the hinge is very sturdy actually. As you can see, it's barely moving, so it's not like it's gonna wobble a lot. And it's actually, as you can see, you can set it up in many ways, like 3, 2, 1, and you can stay here. And by the way, it's magnetic, so when you close it a little bit, you'll hear this. See, there's magnetics, a little bit of magnetics. I think it's in the middle somewhere in here. There's some magnetics that actually pull the lid down and hold it really tight, which is very big plus. Now when you lift it up, as you can see, small bezels on the right side and the left side and the upper corner, and also there's a camera on the front here, very small tiny camera with 2 microphones. I'm gonna test it later on, the camera and the microphones just later on. First I want to show you the build quality in the beginning. So all of this laptop is made of aluminum alloy, build quality, not an alloy. Okay, it's not an alloy, but just an aluminum. If it's alloy, I'll correct this myself, but I'm sure it's not an alloy. Alloy does not show any kind of flexes any way. There's no way. It's very sturdy. This is the alloy build quality, just like the Zephyrus G14. That's an aluminum alloy. That's something that you cannot even possibly bend, and it's very light. Now let's take a look at the ports. So on the left side we have the USB Type-C 10 gigabits transfer speed, which is great, an HDMI port, and a USB 3.2 10 gigabits transfer speed as well, so it's just really great. We have the DCI-in, the charging port, and it doesn't charge with USB Type-C, unfortunately. We have 2 lights. One is from battery and one of the notification. Also, we have a headphone and microphone jack, as you can see, doubles. A USB 3.2. Basically, this is just for your maybe mouse or something you can use on the right side. And we have a micro SD port here, as you can see. Now I like this glass color here. It's just reflective. It shows you very good. It's like you're holding very premium stuff. Disregard the lid over here. So when you open it, the way you land your hand over here is really nice and comfortable, and it's so light that's actually slipping on the so maybe it's because of the table, but anyways, it's really great, and typing looks very satisfying. It's like in your hand, it's within your space. It's not something that something is far, like for example when you type. It depends on how you type basically, but when you type you can see the backspace here. It's just straight up very close to you, so you can just backspace something when typing. I'm gonna do some word like a student experience video. It's a complete separate video, by the way, as I'm gonna put it in one single playlist. I'm gonna name this playlist as Zenbook, Asus Zenbook, the code name UM443IQ. So if you want to know more about these videos I'm gonna drop soon, just go to the playlist and find it there. All of them are going to be there. So typing is really great, build quality is really great. The mousepad is really big right now. It's not like the old Zenbook, which is I really like. The build quality even looks better. The way it slides is really nice. There is no bad texture, bad anything that would actually hurt your experience using the mouse, which is I really like. Where there is a little bit click on the left side and right side, it's not like you can click any place. Okay, so it's really very nice mouse, although you can click in the middle, so no issues at all. There's no problem with it. I think this is a really great mouse for this price. I mean, this laptop. Now as you can see here, we have Amazon Alexa. I need to take this off because I already uninstalled Alexa. I don't want anything bloatware with this. I want this really pure and nice. Now, as you can see, the build quality, there's a line over here. That's where it's just a little bit uplifting. So you can you put your hands here and you have great tapping experience. Even the small details, the little bit downwards, as you can see here. So it's a little bit curved on the right side and the left side. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So a little bit curved here. So it can be a little bit, the keyboard is gonna be down a little bit, just like small inch, little less than an inch actually. Very, very tiny minimal space, so it can make you type comfortably. This is one of the things that you would actually really like. Now, good thing, increasing the brightness and reducing it, you can do it without clicking on FN. So just straight away, you can also configure this later if you want to. Same thing with the lightening of the keyboard, which is going to talk about later on. So this is the home button, page up, page down, and also another FN key here. So I believe this is really great. Design and layout. The only I say downside is the power is over here. You might misclick it with delete. If you want to go like Alt Control Delete, you might misclick it. So you just need to get used to this thing over here if you want to. Maybe someone can do some reconfiguration, put the power here and the delete here, but I'm not sure if this is possible really. Yeah, this is basically the build quality of the laptop. I really like it, and if you want to flip it on the back, you'll still have nice dimples over here to protect or raise your PC a little bit. Also, we have a little bit of curvature. Again, metal. It's a small bit, so don't worry about it. Just don't put anything around it. Put it in the sleeve and put it in your bag, no problems at all. I'm not sure if we're gonna open this notebook. There's a lot of videos, guys. Open this notebook, but since I'm gonna use it personally, I prefer not to open it and mess with it. It already have the Snapdragon. It already have the Samsung 512GB SSD, super fast SSD. So yeah, why would you just go and look at things? Anyways, this is just a quick video just to go through the build quality and design. I would say I would give this 9 out of 10, considering the light, how light it is, man. It's really light. So I would give this 9 out of 10 when it comes to design and build quality. No problems at all, guys. So next videos is gonna be basically getting into the laptop, watching the doing a long setting on this and this screen. I'm gonna check things out with the setting, see what we have here, how powerful it is, and so forth. So yeah, stay tuned, guys, and see you in another video.